Hey, it's Samantha Hartley with the Profitable Joyful Consulting Podcast. And today, as you can see, I'm with a few of my clients and we're having a great, profitable, joyful time. So the theme of this season has been performance. And for this episode, I wanted to turn to some of my clients and hear from them. What have they implemented in the area of performance? And what have they maybe learned from me about Profitable Joyful Consulting or from each other? We are a wonderful community here of consultants. So I'm going to ask each of them to share with you one of their favorite tips or something that has worked for them to improve their performance, maybe the performance of a client that they work with. And let's just see what they have to say. So I'm going to ask each one to introduce themselves and to share their tip. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Patty Lawrence with TurboExecs. And what I wanted to share with you about performance that I have learned from Samantha over the years, we've been working together a number of years, probably closing in on 10 right now, is three things actually. So in order to really perform at your highest and best level, as well as your clients for that matter, I would say, first of all, you want to lean in. Lean in to whatever's being asked of you to do that's new. The second thing you would want to do is to be authentic. Only you can be you, and you is what everybody wants. The third thing is to actually trust the process. Samantha knows what she's doing. She's been teaching it for a very long time. And to get the most out of it and to get the highest results for not only you, yourself, your company, but also for your clients, is to really just trust the process. That way, success will come your way.
Hi, I'm Nancy Settle-Murphy from Guided Insights, and I've been working with Samantha just about 7 months now. And in that short amount of time, I've learned to simplify and streamline my sales cycle. I have learned how to accelerate my sales cycle, so it's a lot more efficient. I have created the confidence to double my prices from what I used to charge. And finally, and most important, I've greatly increased the probability of winning business. The number one thing I think I've learned is to help the client quantify the problems, quantify the value in solving those problems, that then allow me to propose a solution that allows me to generate double the revenue than I would have.
I'm Melissa Dinwiddie of Creative Sandbox Solutions, and I've been working with Samantha for about a year now. And working with Samantha has given me a ton more confidence. And I just want to share one little tip that's been really helpful when I've been on sales calls with clients. And that is simply to always make sure to share a price range before I get off the call. Because when the client has an idea of what my price is, then they don't have this sense of massive price freak out when I talk to them next and share my price, so that I know that the next time I talk to them and we actually talk pricing, I know that either, I've already qualified them. Either they are aligned with me on pricing or they're not. And then I don't have to waste time talking to that client again in the future if we're not aligned on pricing. So that's a really small tip that hopefully will be helpful to you.
I'm Kate Lyda with Staro Insights, and I would say the number one tip I've learned from Samantha about performance and productivity is to be a nice and kind boss to myself. I can dump the hustle and grind, and working 1,000,000 hours doesn't mean that I'll be the most productive, but understanding what the most effective schedule is for myself and when I have the best energy and how I work best is how I can make sure that I'm the most productive and have the highest performance with my clients.
Hello, I'm Dr. Delmarie Turner, President of Turner Change Management. And I think the biggest performance Reinforcement as well as tip that I've gotten working with Samantha is the standard operating procedures and developing them consistently. We had been playing with them in the organization and we kind of had them. But with Samantha's help, we've really streamlined them. We have them for almost all of our key areas of work. And that's meant that we can offer more consistency. I can delegate a little bit more. And I've taken some things off my plate, which then has allowed me to do other things for our clients and for the business.
Hello, I'm Michael Randel, and I lead the team at Randel Consulting Associates. I've been working with Samantha for just 4 months now, so I'm still learning some baby steps, but they're already making a big difference in my productivity. 2 things stand out for me. The first one is the importance of being clear about who is your ideal client. This has allowed me to not be worrying about chasing everything that comes along or thinking about how something very small might maybe grow into something bigger. So I'm getting much clearer now about being able to say yes right away to a potential call, but also no right away to something which really is not a good fit. So that's been really important, being clear about the ideal client. The second area that I've been learning, and I'm still in process here, is about how to manage my calendar. If I want to be able to make time to work on my ideal clients, to clarify the services that I have for them, I need to make sure that I'm putting time blocks in my calendar, that I'm reserving time for me to work on those things so that I can help my clients in turn. And so the way that I've gone around blocking time and being clear about what I'm going to do each week has made a huge difference in my productivity and is helping me be better prepared and ready to engage with my ideal clients.
Hey, it's Samantha again. I am gathered here with my clients in beautiful Manitou Springs, Colorado, outside of Colorado Springs, in a historic hotel. It's on the National Register of Historic Places, the Cliff House here. And I love to gather in beautiful places because it helps us to kind of bring our best selves and our best ideas and to be in community. And it's so nice just to meet in person after so long. One of the things that has really become clear to me is the way that in community, my clients who are all management consultants, the way that they can compare notes and really progress in an expedited way. In our mastermind, there have been hot seats where people bring their issues or they ask their questions. And it's first a safe place in which they can ask anything that they need to, but it's also a place where you know that you ask of someone who has been there and has heard this question themselves and can really speak to it from their own personal experience and expertise. So that has been incredibly gratifying for me. I think one of the best things has been having them hear from each other about the components of their transformational engagements. So this is how they achieve results for their clients. That was a wonderful way for them to share what they do and how they get results. And this is, it moves their business forward in terms of performance, and it also is getting better results for their clients. So we've got lots of ideas about, that's a way that I can help the client to do even better. And if the client wants to, maybe go with something cheaper or smaller or less, then we're hearing ways, language we can use to push back against that resistance. And I think that's so powerful to hear them to share with each other. When we talk about performance, one of the things that I think is that we've heard over the course of this season is about metrics. When you're trying to improve your performance, you need to track things. So we know there's this expression of what you don't measure, you can't manage, and also what you focus on grows. And so I want you to invite in ways of tracking things so that you'll know for yourself, what are your own progress measures? What are your own improvement measures? And then the last thing that I think is really important is the people in this room are representative of those who invest in what they want to improve or to change. They're investing in their own growth. And I'm humbled that they've chosen to invest with me in that development, bringing their time and their expertise and their contribution, as well as their finances forward and making sure that what they're changing, what they want to improve in their businesses. It's a thing that I've done in my own business. I really put my money into the places where I want this to to grow. I want it to improve, change, evolve, whatever that is. And I'm truly committed to doing that in my business. And I think I attract those who are as well. So if you might be interested in improving your performance in your business and just evolving into the next better version of yourself, then I invite you to get in touch with me and we'll get you on your own path to 2 million. That's the name of the group that they're in. With that, I'm wishing you a profitable and joyful consulting business. Thanks for watching. I'd appreciate if you'd like this episode, and if you enjoyed the show, why not subscribe? Be sure to click the bell to get notified when new episodes drop.